Welcome to Poland, a nation of just under 38 million people boasting one of Europe's most rapidly growing economies. Unfortunately, the broader European continent has witnessed sluggish or even negative economic trends in recent decades. Poland's economic story is intriguing for various reasons, particularly considering that, based on all indicators, its success seems improbable. Moreover, the economy is evolving so swiftly that the demographic statistics provided may already be outdated, a point we'll delve into later. While Poland's economic performance is commendable compared to its European Union counterparts, it stands out even more when contrasted with its former Soviet neighbors, including Russia. Despite Russia's larger labor force, abundant natural resources, and greater international influence, Poland excelled in transitioning to a market-based, globally cooperative economy, a feat many former Soviet states struggled with. Should Poland sustain its current pace of industrial growth, it could emerge as one of Europe's largest economies, potentially offering vital support to the European Union, grappling with economic stagnation in key member states. Beyond being a positive news story, Poland's economic success serves as an invaluable case study with potential applications for countries worldwide, especially those involved in the Ukrainian conflict. However, no country is without challenges. While Poland's economic growth has been remarkable, it remains a comparatively less affluent nation by European standards, just beginning to enter the global upper middle class. This developmental phase is particularly vulnerable to minor economic shocks capable of undoing decades of progress. Poland, like any nation, is susceptible to demographic shifts, growth expectations, and competition from other countries offering similar advantages. Unique challenges also confront Poland, given its geopolitical neighborhood. The proximity to countries needing to learn from its economic model makes Poland an excellent case study. Though the likelihood of invasion is minimal, the geopolitical situation poses significant challenges for its rapidly advancing economy. Addressing these issues could position Poland to potentially become one of the world's wealthiest and most influential economies, potentially rivaling neighbors like Germany on a per capita basis. How did Poland reach its current economic stature? What makes its development stand out to economists? Can the lessons learned be applied to economically struggling nations? Finally, could the present challenges jeopardize decades of progress? These are critical questions that shed light on Poland's unique economic journey and its potential impact on global economic strategies. Poland's modern economy traces its roots back to 1990. Prior to this period, while not officially part of the Soviet Union, Poland operated under the influence of a communist government indirectly selected by Moscow. The year 1989 marked a significant shift when, with the weakening grip of the Soviet Union, Poland elected a new party for the first time since World War II. This new government embarked on a privatization process, aligning with the transition many former Soviet states, including Russia, were undergoing. In the Soviet-style economic system, most industries were state-owned. As countries like Poland shifted to free market economies, the challenge was to transform these state-owned entities into private companies. This transition, known as shock therapy, was essential but posed significant hurdles due to the complexities of redistributing state assets. Poland's approach to privatization was less abrupt than in other countries. The new government favored a gradual shift from a centrally planned economy, maintaining state control over large industries initially. Unlike the rush to privatize assets susceptible to corruption, Poland adopted a philosophy that allowed private enterprise to compete with existing state-owned entities. The strategy aimed to let citizens build industries from scratch, demonstrating the superiority of private enterprise through healthy competition. This measured approach yielded economic liberalization without creating an environment prone to corruption. While Poland has fewer natural resources than its ex-Soviet neighbors, the steady approach allowed small local industries to grow organically. This slower pace contributed to economic stability, contrasting sharply with the overnight changes experienced by citizens in other countries. Political stability in Poland set it apart, enabling it to become one of the first former Soviet republics to join prestigious international groups like NATO and the European Union. The combination of stability and lower labor costs attracted attention from major industrial European nations, leading to significant investments in low-cost manufacturing. Poland's manufacturing industries, already in place, became integral to producing less technical components for advanced end products like vehicles and aircraft. Despite not adopting the euro, Poland's attractiveness as a low-cost manufacturing destination coupled with its industrial potential, facilitated business relations with European nations. Poland predominantly trades with Europe, providing valuable exports to major manufacturing powers. However, there are concerns about the sustainability of this model as the growth of European countries, Poland's primary export market, has been stagnant for over a decade. The country may face challenges when trying to export goods to other regions without the advantages it enjoys within the EU. Due to the European Union's taxation policies, which impose tariffs on most imports but exempt trade between member nations, Poland has thrived as a regional competitor. Its products need only to be more cost-effective than those from traditional low-cost manufacturing hubs after factoring in import tariffs. This protection has enabled Poland to export goods within the EU, even if it might not be globally competitive. While this situation has been advantageous, it has also confined Poland. Attempting global trade could expose it to competition from cheaper centers currently shielded by EU membership. Geographically, Poland is well positioned for intra-European trade, but somewhat isolated from global oceans by the Baltic Sea. Unlike other European countries with a global appeal, Poland faces challenges in convincing consumers to pay a premium for products not associated with luxury. Despite sustained economic growth over 3 decades, Poland's GDP per capita stands at $18,000, 50% higher than the global average, but lower than many Western European counterparts. As Poland continues to grow wealthier, it faces the risk of losing its edge as a low-cost manufacturing destination, falling into the middle-income trap. The middle-income trap occurs when a country becomes too affluent for low-cost labor competitiveness, but not wealthy enough to develop advanced industries. Poland's challenge is unique, falling into this trap within a market struggling to maintain global competitiveness. Additionally, membership in the EU, while positive overall, led to challenges such as brain drain. The ease of workers found higher-paying jobs in other EU countries, particularly Germany, resulting in the departure of skilled and productive individuals. Remittances, though a source of income, did not offset the lost tax revenue and younger labor force. Poland faced the issue of having a demographic composition consisting mainly of less economically ambitious or older individuals requiring more social services. This trend impeded growth, but has gradually shifted as income disparities between working in Germany and Poland have narrowed. While the middle-income trap remains a concern, the return of workers to Poland may address the challenges of brain drain, but careful monitoring is necessary. Beyond the nations directly involved in the conflict, the impact of the invasion of Ukraine has been particularly pronounced in Poland. Facing similar energy concerns to other European countries, Poland, due to its geographical proximity to the conflict zone, has served as a crucial base for operations supplying military and civilian aid to Ukraine. Moreover, it has become the primary destination of over 1.6 million refugees fleeing the conflict. Despite Poland's historical experience of being caught between major powers in Europe and Russia, the country has accommodated these refugees at a significant economic cost. The influx of 1.6 million people into a relatively small country within 2 years, particularly with a significant portion being elderly or young children, creates an economic shock. While recognizing the importance of addressing humanitarian needs over maximizing economic output, it's essential to acknowledge that, despite recent successes, Poland is not yet a rich, advanced economy. The ongoing conflict and demographic shifts have the potential to impede progress as Poland transitions from a manufacturing center to an advanced service-based economy. In addition to the demographic challenges, Poland has committed to substantial military expansion, aiming to have the largest military in Europe. This commitment, if realized, would mean allocating as much as 5% of its total economic output to the military, an increase from previous levels and a considerable economic burden. While national defense is crucial, these growing economic challenges pose complexities for Poland as it strives to continue its growth and catch up with its European counterparts. Well, that's it for now. Make sure that you like our video. Please share your views in the comments section with us. Subscribe to the channel to get updated, and do not forget to hit the bell icon to never miss an update. Thanks for watching the video. See you in the next one.